Hi YouTube world, hi YouTube subscribers. I wanted to make a video today of my Goodwill haul. So those of you who watch my channel, welcome back. Those of you who are new, welcome. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more content like this in the future. So those of you who watch my channel know I love to shop, but I am on a budget like many of you guys. So I'm gonna go through what I bought at the Goodwill. I spent around $170, which might seem like a lot, but it was a haul. And I wanted to give you guys throughout this video, if you continue watching, I'm going to be giving you lots of tips and tricks on how to get the most out of your money when shopping at the Goodwill and how to find good quality things at a Goodwill or any type of thrift store, so that you're not bringing home junk that you're either going to donate or wind up hoarding, so that you bring home the best quality things from discount and thrift stores. Okay, and even though my bill was close to $170, as I mentioned, the most expensive things I got were all under $20. So I didn't spend anything above $20. The most expensive items I got were $18. So if you think about it, that is not bad at all. It was $170, and I even donated like $1 to the Goodwill. And I got, let me see how many things I got. I got a ton of stuff. As you guys can see, I have bags and bags of stuff, and I'm gonna go through each different bag to show you guys some of the stuff I got. And it doesn't say on here how many items I got, but I got like 35 things for $170. So I don't know. I can't do the math that fast in my head, but if somebody can please do the math, I don't think that's bad at all to get 35 items for only $170. That's pretty good. Okay, so without further ado, let me show you guys the stuff I got and give you guys some tips and pointers as I go what to look for at the at Goodwill. Sorry, I do a lot of dollar store videos also, if you follow my channel. So I got these group of hangers. They were $4, and so each hanger was $1. But these type of hangers are really good. They're like solid wood. They're dark wood, which I also like, because a lot of my hangers that I already have are in dark wood colors. They're not chipped. They're not torn. These will last you forever because of the material that they're made out of. And because they're wood, they're very sturdy. So you can hang like literally anything on wood hangers. So if you're at a Goodwill or store like that and you see hangers on sale that are wood, just buy them because they will last you forever. They are good for hanging up any type of clothing, including really heavy winter coats. So that's why I bought those. Next up, I got this electronic dartboard. No, the batteries were not included, but just like the dollar store or any really discount store, usually those things are sold separately. But this electronic dartboard was only $2. I haven't tried it yet to make sure that it works, but I'm pretty sure it will. it's a good sized dartboard, and I thought this would be the perfect gift for my husband. He has a man cave, and if he doesn't want it in his man cave, I thought this would be neat to put outside in our backyard, somewhere like near the deck, for people to play darts. Yes, you have to buy the darts separately, but you can buy those easily online or at like a gaming sports goods store for not that much. And what I liked about this board is it's even says on it there's a trash talk button, and I thought that my husband would like that because he's silly, and it just looks like a good quality board. Like, I mean, I don't know a whole ton about dartboards, but it's pretty big. It goes up to 20 points. It has all these buttons for different players and other options to play. This was only $2, guys. That's really good. I feel like if you buy one new online, it's going to be at least like $20. The next item I got, I'll show you guys, is this thick, heavy blanket that I thought would be great for when we have guests. And you always have like guests who want extra blankets when you come over. So if you host a lot, having extra blankets is always something you're gonna need. This was $5, but because it's such like, it's so thick, it doesn't have like a lot of tears. You have to be careful when you're at thrift stores or the Goodwill. You really need to, when you're shopping, take a look at the condition of what the stuff is you're wanting to buy. Make sure if you're looking at blankets that it doesn't have a lot of pulls from the thread, that it doesn't have like weird stains, or like tears or any like a lot of fuzzies everywhere, because that stuff is actually not going to be worth your money. You might think it's a deal, but if it's in bad condition, that's just going to be junk. So, and I don't know the material this is, but I know where I work at a nursing home, we have blankets that are very similar, and I know they're good because we use it for our residents, and I think this is almost like identical to what they use at my work. It's very heavy. It's definitely going to keep people warm. So for $5, that's a great deal. Okay, the next item I got is this purse, and I love this. I believe it's called tartan. I love this type of pattern that you might find on like jackets and stuff like that. It's just like a classic neutral that will go with any type of outfit, I feel like, and it's very like classy and like old school money looking or something. That's how I describe it, old school money looking. Okay, but this purse was only $4, which is cheaper than you can find in any store. When you're looking for purses at Goodwill or thrift stores, make sure that the handles are in good condition. That's one of the first things I look at. And as you can see, the handles are in good condition. They don't have a ton of like, usually if they're not, you'll see a lot of ripping underneath right here where you carry most of your weight. Don't get a purse if it's like that, because it will fall apart on you, and it looks worn and it looks like garbage when it's like that. So definitely check out the handles when you're looking at purses. Make sure along the tops of the purses there isn't a lot of wear and tear. There is a little bit of worn right here, but it's not super noticeable. Nobody will probably notice it. If it's something that takes a while for you to find, like any type of damage, then most people are probably not going to find it, because like looking at you, because they're not going to examine it as much as you would. So if you don't see any obvious damage, there's just a couple spots where it's a little bit worn, but to me, I thought it was worth it. Just like along the rim, but nothing that somebody would probably notice except for me. And over time, purses do get worn anyway. As long as it's not too noticeable, you should be good. So this purse was only $4. And some of these items were like half off. I know a lot of Goodwill stores will have half off Saturdays every once in a while. This, I didn't go on a Saturday, but to me, I kind of didn't want to go on a Saturday because it gets very busy in this store because they tend, this, here's another tip. The Goodwill that I like to go to is one in a nicer part of town, and you'll find a lot of nicer things there. And it's also a bigger Goodwill store than most Goodwills. It's Goodwill like by design, so they also have home decor stuff along with clothing items. So it's like generally it's a bigger and nicer Goodwill. So if you have one of those around you, definitely check it out. I do go sometimes when it's half off Saturdays just because it's such a good deal. But don't be surprised if you go if there's a ton of people and there's a lot of lines. Sometimes it's worth it just to go when everything isn't on sale. Just if you're planning on buying a lot of things, that way you can get done faster and you can really focus, at least for me. And then I don't know who made this purse, but another tip is when you're looking for purses at the Goodwill is to look for name brands that you know are good quality. So when you're at the Goodwill or other thrift stores, look for brands that are name brand that are known. Not only do they retain their value, but they're generally just good quality purses and clothing items that aren't going to wear and tear, that are going to uphold their value and resell value if you do want to sell it in the future someday. So, speaking of that, excuse me, speaking along those lines, I found this purse, which is black, like crocodile, and it's got this silvery metallic chain that's in perfect condition. The purse itself is in perfect condition. There's no wear and tear or rips or like part of the fabric being missing anywhere that I can tell. And this is actually, guys, this is an Aldo brand purse. Aldo retails for a lot more expensive than whatever the heck I got this for. And you can see trying to show you how I know it's Aldo because it has the tag right here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it is Aldo brand. It has the Aldo logo inside. So check out the logos inside purses if there isn't a logo on the outside to see if it is a good brand. This purse, I don't know how much I got it for, but it was whatever it was. I didn't pay that much for it. Oh yeah, I know what I paid. I paid $5 for this Aldo brand because it didn't actually have a sticker. So the person was like, "I'll just give it to you for $5," and I was like, "Okay." But this purse I thought would be great for when I'm going out. It's like a clutch, but it's like a bigger size clutch than what I usually have. And sometimes with those small clutches, it's hard to fit everything I have, like my makeup, my wallet, gum, whatever else. It's hard to fit everything inside. So what I really liked about this is it's like a big size clutch. And on the top, it has this nice like metal clasp that actually does a good job of holding everything in. So you're not going to have to worry about things falling out, especially if you've had a drink or two when you go out. So that's what I like about that one. Okay, and then the next purse, if I can find it among all the stuff. I did get here it is. I got a Calvin Klein purse. And if you know anything about Calvin Klein, Calvin Klein is also a big name brand that generally is more expensive but is good quality. So this actually says it right there, Calvin Klein. I liked this bag. I thought it was a great kind of beachy, it's kind of got that straw woven material, and I like that little black zipper design. I like the metal chain for the handle, and you can see that the handles are in great shape still. Like I said, always check out your handles. And I always look inside the purse, so this is in good condition. This purse was a little more, is $13. And I don't know if it was on sale or not, but is probably that much because it's a bigger purse and because it's obviously a name brand. It says right there, Calvin Klein. And it is in such great condition, but I thought this would be great for when I go on vacation. It looks really expensive, and like it's gonna hold up great even though it has that straw material. There's no like rips or pulls or tears or anything, so I really like that one. Okay, now I'm gonna show you some of my jackets. So I don't really have that many jackets. And I feel like you always need a ton in Arizona because it's usually never cold enough for a coat, but I feel like it does get chilly a lot at night or in the morning, especially when I go outside to feed my cats, feed the birds, whatever. I feel like I always need extra jackets. So this one I got, it was one of the more expensive items I got. It was $18, but it is from the Gap, and it's this military style type of jacket that's that like military green, and it has a lot of like snaps and buttons, and I love like stuff that's kind of looks military-ish. I don't know, I love that style. I think it looks really cool for a coat, and it's got this like nice gray warm material inside, but it's not like a super heavy jacket, so I thought this would be perfect for here. It has these straps if you want to tighten it or loosen it, and it fit well, and I just love it. I feel like this type of military material will hold up over time, and I just think it's super cute. It has like a bunch of pockets too, which is always really nice to have on both sides. Here, I'll put it on real quick so you guys can kind of judge it and judge me. Okay, so here's the coat on. See what I mean? Like, it's so cute. It will go with anything. It's a good neutral. There's not wear and tear, not too much wear and tear. So that's my little fashion show, my jacket. Okay. Alright, next one. I got this one was a bit thicker. So this jacket is brown. Again, it goes with anything. I try to look for stuff that will go with multiple different things. That way it looks like you can match it with anything. It seems like you have more clothes than you really do when you have stuff that goes with anything. So this one is kind of more like a bomber type of jacket, or not a bomber, but kind of, it reminds me of like the Air Force or something, and or like a pilot, I guess. And I love this color. Again, it goes with anything. It kind of has this like faux leather material with some nice like wool striped wool, not striped, but wool pattern on the inside. And again, it has some pockets. This one is nice when it's like a little bit colder outside, and I love like the collar, like how it has these buttons design at the top is really cool. And I'm gonna show you on the inside. It has like this super girly like pattern, which kind of just makes it better. So this is what it looks like. It's got like flowers And it's the brand Idra. I've never heard of that. But I like that, like, little thing. And this jacket was only $9, which is great. So it's a really cool blazer. I don't know if this is actually real leather. Like, I kind of hope it isn't because of animals and stuff. But it almost feels like it might be real. I don't know. But anyway, somebody else bought it before me, so. Oh my god, I guess it is. Oh my god, it is real leather. Okay, I didn't know that when I bought it. I should have checked that. No wonder why it feels like expensive and stuff. Okay. Kind of sad about that. But anyway, here's another jacket that I got. This was $9. And it has this color that's been like kind of like the it color lately, which is like a maroon. And it's got a bunch of buttons. It's really pretty. Again, goes with anything. I really like this. And hold on, I just gotta get a charger in case my phone winds up dying as I'm making this video. Bear with me. But yeah, this is kind of just like a corduroy type of jacket that I feel like you should have multiple of these corduroy